a little bit and just share some things with our people, man. You ready?
The materialistic viewpoint of selflessness and the victims of chattel slavery was merely pawns in an economic game of debauchery, crossbreeding, interracial rape, or mental conducting of a negroid race they considered subhuman.
And they consider subhuman. So this is what certain people thought about the so-called slaves. That it was a money situation, how they can make money. So okay, how they can come up. This is how they thought. This is the Willie Lynch letter. This is nothing we came up with. That's not our personal opinion. We're just going to go through and share some things with you, and you see that these things still fit you today. And if it do, you should thank the Lord for sharing it so you can get up out of it. And if it don't, then you should share it with other people so they can make sure they don't fall victim to it. Go to
Truth to be self-evident based on the following discourse concerning the economics of breaking and trying the horse of the nigger together, all inclusive of 6 principles laid down above.
So it was 6 principles laid down on how to make a slave, and they're comparing black people to horses. And I'm not bringing this out to be racist or nothing like that, because we have to identify with these things because we're still being programmed. We're still taught to be slaves, and we're still living out the same thing that happened in 1700s. We're still caught up in that. This doctrine is still being pushed. Our people are still killing each other. We hating each other. These are the things that was programmed since the Willie Lynch letter. So when you just hate a Negro, just to hate a Negro, and they ain't done nothing to you, believe me, that's a program since Willie Lynch. This is what he wanted to do, to put the dark against the light, the tall against the short, the old against the young. These are the things that were taught to our people and how to handle it. Go to so we're gonna just jump back and forth through here. I got a couple of parts highlighted I want to read. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Start right here.
Every weekend.
Continually through the breaking of
every
uncivilized savage niggers by throwing the nigger female savage into a frozen physiological state.
Now hold on, we're going to read how they program the woman against the man. The same thing that's going on today. On the DVD, sir?
Continually through the breaking of uncivilized savage niggers by throwing the nigger female savage into a frozen physiological state of independency.
Take your time, read this one, take your time.
By killing of the protective male image by creating a submassive.
So by killing, one of the key methods was killing the male image. And that's what you see today. The male image is still being killed. That's why all the things we see on TV be negative, man. They're still out to kill the male image. And then this thing when you come out your doors, we killing each other. So we're still killing the male image. We're still taking the protection away from our children, away from our women. This is the same thing that Willie Lynch said to do to us in slavery that we're still doing. We're still killing the male image, and we're allowing the system to kill the male image. Keep going. Just take your time, Mark.
Dependent mind of a nigger male savage. We have created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever unless a phenom occurs and reshifts it.
He said a phenom. It take a phenom to break this Willie Lynch. This is what he said. It take a phenom to turn and break this. Just bear with my readers, my nephew, and he's young. So just bear with him. Matter of fact, start back up at top. Read it loud and slow, okay?
You said nephew. I thought it might have been father and son. You guys look just alike, man.
Continually through the breaking of an uncivilized savage nigger by throwing the nigger female savage into a frozen physiological state of independency by killing the protective male image by creating a submissive, independent mind of the nigger male savage. we have created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever.
It's a cycle that turns on its own. So even after us slave masters leave these people alone, this cycle is still going to turn. This is what this is what they thought of, and this is the program they came up with to keep us in bondage. This is what happened. What's up, bro? This is what happened. They said a cycle that would continuously turn. Continuously. Keep going from where you at.
Unless a phenomenon occurs and reshifts it, the positions of the female savages, we showed what we mean by example. Take the case of two economical slave units and examine them closely.
In fact,
You're right.
okay, thank you, bro. Thank you.
We all agree on that.
So, but why we bringing these different things out, man, is that we have to really start to study and bear witness to what we're doing to our own self, man, and where this come from. Where all this hate. Why do we hate each other so much and we all got nothing?
Right.
I mean, you gotta honest. How can we all be in the hood and hate each other? How can we all be in the hood and hate each other?
Right.
And if you look up the word ghetto, man, ghetto means to be restricted, to be restrained, and to be imprisoned.
Yeah.
That's what the word ghetto means. When you look up ghetto, it gives you restricted. You look up restricted, it gives you restrained. You look up restrained, it gives you confound, imprisoned. So when they give you these terms of who you are in the ghetto, you honestly breathe this thing in you, and you restrict yourself. You restrict yourself. You imprison yourself. This is why jails can be made at a rampant pace, man, and we fill them all up. This is why. Because how can we hate each other so much? What have another Negro in captivity done to me that was so bad?
You could be in jail and there'd be no bars.
That's what's happening right now.
That's what's happening.
That's what they're talking about. That's what he's talking about when he just read.
They do not want us to
over
unite.
here.
They don't want us to unite. They don't.
But hold on. Who was they? Because see, first of all, listen, hear me out. I'm with you. Exactly. But I'm gonna tell you why they want us to unite.
I didn't mention any.
No, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, so don't think that. Why I say that? Because other people are listening, they might get the wrong view. You understand? But the system don't want us to unite.
No,
They don't want us to unite. They don't want us to know our history.
Right, but you have unity.
Exactly. But this
Unity, we got it.
check this out. Look at this slave ship right here, right?
Yep.
This slave ship had over 700 slaves on at one time. Where all they could do was lay down or sit up. That's all room they had to piss and defecate in the same spot. Now listen, you got a slave ship this packed. How many slave masters could be on here at one time? Right? You probably had about 20 people on the ship that was controlling 700 people. And see, we have to identify with this because all these things happen for a reason. That's why we're here, man. And we're going to show you, according to the Bible, that these people that came in cargo slave ship are the children of Israel. They're the tribe of Judah. They're the tribe that's talked about in the Bible, man. The same tribe Christ came out of. That's what we out here. Go ahead.
One more. Where is people like Martin Luther King? Make a statement without like breaking windows and backs and
where they have, you know what? Listen. Let me tell you something. The Lord said the land has been given to the hands of the wicked. So therefore, anybody stand up with truth get killed. Let me tell you something. Anybody right to stand up with the truth get killed. It ain't no getting around it. It ain't no getting around it. Anybody stand up with truth get killed. Look what happened to Malcolm. What did Malcolm do wrong?
Try to create unity.
try to keep unity.
Exactly. When Mountain said, listen, the hands that came home to Rooster talked about Kennedy, ain't nobody come blow his head off there. But when Malcolm came back and said, hold up, all white people ain't devils. Hold up, all white people ain't devils. We can come together. We can come together. Let me think about this. Hold up, because I done seen some stuff. Now he come trying to unite the poor people. He said, he said, my people being pressed throughout the whole world, not just in America. He went on a global aspect. Once he started seeing these things and wanted to change it, they killed them. See, when the truth come up, Listen, the devil's a liar, man.
That chaos.
The devil's a liar. When the truth come up, you get killed. Now we're gonna get back into this. Come on, stand up. You got to be. We're gonna get back into this Willie Lynch letter, man. And we got DVDs we giving out if anybody don't have one. All right. Go to marriage. We're just going through some of the things that was programmed in us through slavery that we still can identify with today. Now we're gonna deal why a lot of men lay down and make babies and don't take care of them. This was a program.